Yo, what's going on, YouTube? Trying to figure out what kind of chill music I'm gonna play here, since there's no more fighting. GG's indeed. Yes, I know what you're thinking. He looks different. Fought 960 so hard they beat my mustache off. Ugh. I don't even know what to play right now. I have no idea. Don't even know what to play right now. There we go. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. All right. So, Melk, what's up, 93HT? What's up, Hunky? Welcome to the stream. Melk, welcome. L for you in your pants. You might want to get that checked, my friend. I don't think it's supposed to be L-shaped like that. GG's to 960, Earth Camp, Water Camp, Wind Camp 1093, 2027. What a fucking KVK that was. Let's say Kingsland, because the lead up to Kingsland honestly was a little boring, and I'm not the only one to have said that. But it was just a little, you know, Zone 5 was short. It's Heroic Anthem, so, you know, past 7 fights are kind of boring. It's more of a testament to like the mode itself than, you know, kingdoms involved and stuff. Oh man, it was so poetic to have me behind 2 burning flags, and we put them out. Yeah, this will be like somewhat of a shorter stream. Just wanted to kind of like do some like a little bit of a recap, some like initial thoughts. I think I might put together some kind of a video, maybe going a little bit more in detail on some of those thoughts, but you know, we'll just chill out and kind of recap what's going on as 960 slowly burns us out. So hide my markers. So last night, that was pretty much the last. Yesterday, I would say it was pretty much the last push. Yeah, I mean they made quite some ground rather quickly, but I mean we were holding on this Zig area, and I think yesterday was the time that we kind of had to make a decision on which side we were going to go and focus on. And our numbers just kind of really started to drop after, you know, I think I ended my stream, and like within an hour of ending that stream yesterday, you could feel our numbers starting to fall off. And there's a lot of factors to that which we can kind of dive into. But that's like nothing what I say on this stream today is going to be like any kind of excuse. I think everyone in this KVK played their fucking hearts out. This was a banger of a Kingsland. For me personally too, to experience this, you know, my longest Kingsland before this was last KVK and the mega KVK that we all had with all the Imperiums. to go from 32 hours to then 4 days of fighting is just insane to me, and it was a pleasure to be a part of. And all kingdoms fought really well. I was chilling out on Cortex stream earlier. You know, I know a lot of the communities pointing fingers and stuff like that. He made a great point. I mean, in anything you do in any kind of competitive landscape, there's always going to try and be some kind of a scapegoat. But I don't think that there's really any. This KVK water camp fought their fucking asses off when I personally was not totally counting them out in the very beginning of the KVK. Just question marks, obviously, because of, you know, what is of 2975, because I came from there and they're relatively slim now, like 30 players or so. Until we fought Earth Camp in Zone 5 and had those past 7 fights, and I think that they held back a little bit because I mean, there's a couple factors in there, but the activity just was a little bit different than what we had experienced in Zone 5 and even for level 7 passes. So that was a good little bit of a sleight of hand there to kind of not show the true activity, maybe, if that was the case. But again, there's no kingdom here, no camp that didn't fight and give everything that they fucking had. So I mean, again, like, shout outs to like all the kingdoms involved. This was definitely a king's land, I would say, for the ROK history books, and we'll look to dive into some of the stats and stuff too on that as well. Let me actually pull up ROK stats on my other screen here. Felix, welcome to the stream. Why did 93 only push 1 day then stop? I don't know what Kingsland you were watching, my friend. I kind of hate you for saying that, because I don't know what you were watching. We were on every single day, dude. There wasn't a lack of pushing. And again, we're gonna dive into some of the pros and cons of this KVK. I think, you know, from chilling out on Cortex stream a little bit earlier, I'll give you some like thoughts and insights on the players from 1093. And this is no reflection on anyone from leadership. This is just kind of like collective things that we you know, through voice as these days had kind of gone on. But let me see. Let me get these stats up, because I honestly haven't even gotten a chance to look at the stats, really, to be honest. I looked a little bit today while I was working. I just wanted to see where I was, and I'm honestly not very happy with where I landed. But it is what it is. Let me get this all set up. Do window capture down here. Honestly, don't know what this is going to look like. I think that's good enough. Oh, Mom and M, thank you for the $10 super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate the support. Close, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. So, plenty of speeds and resources, but mentally I am tired. Yes, I think a lot of us are mentally tired. And let me give a shout out to all the kingdoms leaderships, because coming from leadership and running a kingdom, I know the stress and strain that it takes. Like, you can't even really sleep properly. Like, you just, even for me too, like I honestly wasn't sleeping that great, because you're still like tuned up. I kind of like, I can kind of relate it to back in my bartending days. I would get out of a shift and like I have to like unwind for like 2 hours. Like, I would get out at like 2 a.m. and I wouldn't be falling asleep till like 3:34, because like I just need to unwind. and like I wasn't getting great sleep this KVK because, or this Kingsland, because like you didn't really have time to unwind. Like you wanted to try and get to sleep as fast as possible, to wake up again and continue fighting. And that multiplies exponentially when you're in leadership. So, you know, huge shout outs to obviously 1093 leadership, our home kingdom, and all the leaderships involved, because this definitely had to have been exhausting for them over the course of these last 4 days. Ethan, welcome to the stream. Looked like y'all had 960 in the beginning. Yeah, I think there's probably a few things. I don't think there's much that we could have done different. There's a few key moments. I was chilling in VC with some peeps earlier when I got home from work, specifically in this area that we can kind of talk about. So 93 only had enough numbers to push on Saturday and pass opening, but other days always lack of number and could only play defensively. I want to say Sunday we still had some pretty good numbers. We really kind of fell off on Monday, in my opinion, which is tough because people got to get back to work. Morningstar, what's up, brother? Welcome to the stream. I think many in 93 lost too much troops to be able to run 5 to 7 marches. I agree. I'm one of them. I went from 6 marches down to I have 4 now. Well, 3, 2, all right, 5. Like I had my siege march, so you can't really count that. But I lost my 6th march, yeah, my Nevsky. So we were getting to that point. I couldn't really continue to swarm much with the others. I was trying to reinforce with my infantry and archers, but like I was getting so slim. I was having to heal constantly to keep my open field troops to the proper capacities. Joe, welcome to the stream. Skitty, welcome to the stream. 1 May 93, throw in the white towel, white towel, wave the white flag. So we'll get back to this area. I'm gonna talk on this a little bit because this was a crucial spot. Yesterday we were here. I think as I ended the stream, we were pretty much at this line back, with flags going up here into this choke point and into this choke point, and obviously we had all this territory here too. We started to lose the numbers, Joe. And when you don't have big players like in 960, you know, look at all the kingdoms that have fought recently against 960. 2377, the best example, last KVK, where they can kind of match them on account prowess. Obviously we can't do that. We have to rely on the numbers. So when the numbers start to drop off, that's when you kind of know that things are going to start snowballing and going downhill. I mean, we were trying to push through here. I'm gonna obviously give some time, and we need to get through the KVK because we're still not done. We are gonna defend, I believe. I'm gonna try and hold on to some of these structures and stuff, but yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try and see if some of the leadership will come on and we'll do like a little interview podcast thing. I don't know if it'll be a stream necessarily, but I do want to try and pick their brains a little bit, if they're open to it. If not, it's totally fine. I get it. But yeah, I mean, we had made the decision to focus up onto these passes. I think what we were mainly going for was the cut here. Had a feeling that it was something involved with this putting pressure on this fort, I think, to deactivate all the territory. Because I don't think we were going to essentially cut through. I'm honestly not sure. But we tried to play as defensive as we can here and attack here. And then through the course of yesterday, our numbers just kind of slowly kept falling. So again, when you don't have the numbers playing against any kingdom for that matter, and it's magnified playing against a kingdom like 960, you need those numbers. And I think we were planning something, but when I woke up, I think we had just lost too much territory. That at that point is just, I don't think there was really any coming back from it. Like when I woke up, like we were still here-ish and like here-ish. Yeah, like we were still touching Zig when I woke up. And I think we were going to go for like a counter play over here and go all in on this side, but again, we had lost too much, and I don't think there's against, if it was maybe against any other kingdom, probably could have gone and went for it, but not against the likes of 960. Let's see. 960 can pilot their accounts 24/7, while 93 didn't. Yes, that is a factor. It's not number issue, it's troop issue. That too. It's both. It's a little bit of both. Skitty, welcome to the stream, by the way. Up until maintenance, 93 was doing really good. Yeah. And all of 960 still has 7. Yes, that's important to consider. I was talking about that and starting to poke on that a little bit throughout the course of this weekend in the streams. 960 can drop 100 million power on most accounts and still field 7 marches while still having 1,000 years of speeds and resources, while 93 just runs out. Yeah, I think we still had the juice, honestly. I think we still had the juice to go a little bit more, but I'm not sure how effective it would have been. We had some issues, and I'll divulge into some of those too as we go along. I think we do need a little bit more swarm power. That's for certain. Exactly, Jabed. Yes, exactly, Jabed. Welcome to the stream. Maybe 5 more 200 million power plus players for swarming flat. Yes, I honestly think that's probably what was needed. Just a few. We don't need a lot. Just a few. You know, the thing that they changed up too, which was kind of crucial. Like, as soon as I've heard that like, you know, we had too many fronts to defend, while they had some too, and that was the key on day 2, where we really eliminated. We had just this front to fight on, and then this front. Again, I'm not sure. I want to get the insights on up here. You know, this is before obviously all this territory was here, so it still looked like it was pretty ripe to take this area, and we got hard stuck here. So I'll go over to this part of the map here. On day 2, we were cooking. Like, we got into like flow state. Really shout out to the leadership on day 2, and massive shout out to Orchi, because fuck, man, that was some like general type shit. Like, we were cooking ankles over here. We were rotating our ball this way, sending a rally this way, faking where we were actually going to be going, attacking a flag, and then once it only became a couple flags that they had to defend, that's when they just started throwing big players on the flags and just stuffing those fucking things. And with the new tech changes, and I was talking to Cortex about this too, not him personally, but in chat, on his stream earlier, they're also in the same boat. Swarming is not as strong now. So if we were in the old KVK tech, where damage output was much higher, and of course this goes for both sides, but like, we probably wouldn't be able to pop a little bit more of the flags than we wanted to. I think that caught us off guard a little bit, the inability, or not the inability, but like the lack of power the swarms were gonna have. I mean, I remember, was it, I forget which flags it was. It was on the initial opening, once we kind of like settled and territories were set, and we were like really pushing 960 off of this area and into these choke points. Fucking Ghost Rider and, where's Hunter? He was over here, but Ghost Rider and Hunter like went back 3, 4, 5 times for refreshes on their swarm marches, and other players too. If I'm missing you, I'm sorry, but those were some of the main guys. And the flags still weren't popping. That wouldn't happen in old KVK tech, I think. Going back to this area, like on day 2, we were so close. Like we almost had 60 MX cut, and 960 hadn't replaced these flags yet. And that would have been huge. Like we would have literally been able to force 960 into this choke point here. If we got there's literally a flag like right here. We would have been able to push them into this choke point here, and then probably this choke point here. And then we would have had 1, 2, 3, 4 choke points. And then what that would have allowed us to do is really be able to rotate over and help water camp, which they were fighting for this choke point for fucking 3 days. Just a singular choke point for those guys. I talk about like myself, like I needed like a change of scenery at times throughout the weekend because I was getting tired of fighting on the same spots, and I don't know how these guys kept fighting on the same goddamn front for 3 straight days. But this was a crucial area. We had some of the flags down to half health. And then we kind of crept a little bit into our downtime. I don't think we were fully in full downtime just yet. We still had some activity, and I think we could have kept pushing. I think we went a little bit too defensive too early on that day 2 when we had these flags at half health here. And then what that allowed 960 to do was replace all of the 60 MX flags that were compromising at risk of getting cut from this flag line here. Once that allowed 960 to kind of get down and kind of refresh their territory, that's, you know, it's possible to, not impossible, but makes it our jobs much harder to go and cut their main territory out here. So day 2, I think, was just that one area where if we just kept pushing, called for some water camp rotations, maybe we would have been able to get those down, but they were hard stuffing those flags. Sunday's already 50-50 and not pushing hard like Saturday anymore, and Monday completely gave up, only a few players left fighting. Ish, yeah, it's kind of accurate. Boast that one flag defense, I lost so much power, it's not even funny. Though almost the hour-long rally and swarm from 960 was fucking no joke. I mean, that was impressive for both fronts. It was like a flag right around here. Just constantly swarming this fucking flag, trying to get it down. That was amazing hold. New tick also makes swarmer harder when 993 doesn't have much of it. It's almost impossible, yeah. Richard, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. This King's Land makes it clear that money over anything else, just having high activity and strategy won't give you victory. This game is unfair. I mean, we can also throw in, I don't want to go here too much, but it definitely is something that, and I'm not pointing to this as this is why we lost, but the piloting thing is getting fucking out of control. Look, we had it on our side. I'm sure every camp in this KVK had piloting, but I don't think we had it to the extent that 960 did. And then even night 3 on Sunday, 1818 just had no downtime either. That was another pivotal night, or pivotal day for us during the day when it should have been 1818 downtime, and there was no downtime. And then you flip that into Monday when water camp was pretty much, they were at work. Like there was, is that new? What the fuck? Interesting. Yeah, like on yesterday on Monday, like there was no uptime for water. It was like work time. Gosu, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. 960 gets 3000 speed ups from gold chests every off season, so that's the MVP. This is facts. Day Lilith bans research sellers and pilots. The game will be 200% healthier. Yeah, but then you you risk a lot of other things, I think. So we'll have to see. I think there's a lot of discussions in the community going on about piloting right now. Somehow 960 gets stronger allies every KVK. Yeah, well, they were the weakest camp in the in the KVK. Edar Kreka, welcome to the stream. Lotus, the fundamental issue of the game is being exposed again. This KVK pilots, yes. Look, I've used them like I said before. I've used them. A lot of kingdoms in this KVK have used them. So I don't think it's going anywhere. The moment that they gave secondary passwords, like, just shows that they're not going to do anything about it. He's still building flags in Kingsland. Any plan? No. I mean, we're just stalling and kind of making them work for it, Jabet. Metagandia, welcome to the stream. Great fight. Great Kingsland fight, Dano. Thank you. Appreciate it. I mean, even some GT players left with no speeds. Yeah, no, that is true. There was some that that ran out of speed ups for sure. But on Cortex stream before, dude still got 2,400 days of speed ups. They're fucking insane. Quado, what's up, brother? GG's, y'all. Was a great Kingsland. Much respect to 1083. Yeah, man. GG's to you as well. It was bloody. It was so bloody. You guys did a hell of a job. Resources and speeds are the only real limitation in KVK. Resource unlimited from illegal buying. Speed ups, unlimited gold chests. GG's, never lose KVKs. Need to actually work on one swarm march next. KVK swarming with field marches is too costly. That is a good point, Boast. Next KVK probably around 493 versus 960. Please no. Look, I feel for anyone in 1093 and 2377 and 49 who have had to fight 60 GT multiple times. Like, fuck. I don't ever want to fight these guys again, but it's probably gonna happen, so I gotta nut up. I can't blame Dan for sleeping 3.5 hours. Piloting is possible due to bottomlessness. You missed the... Yeah, no, I got you, Ugosu. And here's the thing, too. To that point, it is a good point. The piloting is only effective because of the bottomlessness of accounts. I was able to set myself up with a few friends who would have been able to pilot for me. But it came down to the point that I actually couldn't have them pilot because my account would have been fucking drained. My account can't go 24/7 like 960 accounts. So yes, Gosu, I'm well aware. It did fly over my head there for a second, but I see what you mean. I do still have 400 days left. After day one, I went down to 500, and then I started playing smarter, and I started pacing myself a little bit more, and also the fact that I lost my 5th field march definitely started to slow my speed up train a little bit there. But yeah, even still, with still having this many days left, like I maybe could have afforded to have one on for a little bit, but like, wait, yeah, yeah, right. Go get Addy. Get him! Get him! I'm not even using expansion. Get him! I gotta be careful here. Where are my flags? Okay, we're good. We're good. Come on, you slow asses. Okay, run away, run away, run away. Yeah, no, I get what you mean, Gosu. IB, welcome to the stream. You needed a little stronger teammates. Not that the current one was bad, more that could dominate. I mean, yeah, but it's not like we can go and pick teammates from outside of the map. You have 4 camps that you have to choose, and that's what it was left with. Earth Camp didn't want to ally with us, or whatever was the decision in the back. I don't know. Syriax, what's up, my friends? GG's, hell of a fucking KVK, and I love whenever I say Syriax. My iPad picks it up as Siri. 93 could have won if they kept the same activity numbers from Saturday, 2 days more. Yeah. Well, I think that's also too, like, people started to get tapped. And I think as with, maybe not with 960, but as with, like, I mean, you're going to have players in a kingdom at any level who are going to try to hold on to speed ups and resources and try and hoard shit. For what reason? I don't know. We were trying to figure that out in voice before, but just don't get it. People don't want to unload. Pilots can't be complained about as they're being used by everyone. Yes, yeah. Well, I think there's certain levels to it though. You know, to get pilots for, like, I mean, we kind of adapted to it too because you have to, but like to get pilots for like farm filling is just crazy. Some are able to pilot way more than others, so I think it's pretty valid to complain about, as the bottomless comment suggests. Yeah. Yes, yeah, you can pilot accounts more often. Do you think water and earth were fairly matched? I personally feel like earth had more quality and activity. I mean, I don't, dude, the activity thing is, I think they were pretty evenly matched. They fought over this thing, this square here, they fought for over 32 hours. Guys, chat, not singling you out, Lotus. 32 hours and neither can make significant ground. It came down to day 3 on Sunday, when during what was supposed to be the downtime, there was no downtime for 1818 in Earth Camp. It was like the call was made to get the pilots, and I think they knew too. I think they knew if they can weather this out through the weekend, and once the work week starts, that yeah, it's gonna be kind of crucial. Sunday was that day. No, Javed, I'll tell you straight up, we I don't think we ever lost hope until today. I mean, at least speaking from my point of view, and then like obviously from like some of the communications from leadership. I can't speak for all the players in 1093, obviously, but like, you know, Boast is here. He's from 1093 as well. He's like, I'm still ready to go. I'm still ready to go. I have 400 days worth of speed ups. I have 4 fucking marches and a siege march, but I'm still ready to go. You know, so again, you're gonna have those players for sure. Yeah, they'll get it eventually. Go to Skitty because 1818 wanted another free KVK. That's spending, hard to compete there. Yeah, bottomless pockets, man. Even if FTP accounts had plenty, they may not be able to afford half decent pilots. We fought there every day, not just 32 hours. Yeah, well, yeah. Angela Ho, what's up, brother? Welcome to the stream. I'd say the new tech doing less damage and being more tanky kind of made it so they're marking 2 to 3 whales on one flag much harder for us to get through. I agree, 100%. You could make the claim that it definitely boosts our field presence for sure. But yeah, when it comes to actually getting burns of what matters, yeah, it's tough. I'm gonna suit up a garrison here and see if I can cheese some shit. I'm not going to be able to get it in fast enough. I don't think I have my presets set. Oh, I do. Wait, hold on. No, get off the preset. Son of a bitch. I guess it doesn't matter if I'm dumping shit into a flag, right? No, what the heck? Heal the T1. Gotcha, bitch. Yo, Big Kane, welcome to the Dirty Gang, brother. Appreciate you. Speaking of piloting, Big Kane, thank you for all the help. This KVK with the pilot. Appreciate it, brother. 1818 had how many Viet Kingdoms logging in? All of them? Probably, yeah. Yesterday was decisive where our uptime didn't happen. Hey, yo. Oh. Dirty Dan versus Addy. Let's get it. Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe I gotta teleport away from this one where they actually have to walk. She's gonna park on this flag now. Yesterday was decisive where our uptime didn't happen, and 1818 had multiple pilot groups working, so we couldn't take advantage of the update. Yeah. Fun fighting alongside y'all. 1093 really impressed me. This KVK, cheers, mate. Yeah, man, it was fun. That's why, like, you know, you're looking for a kingdom, brother. Yeah, it was this 3 KVKs ago when they did the 3v1. When I got a chance to pilot for them, that's when I was like, oh damn, like this is fun. I like what they got going on here. This is saying that 1083 lost because they are at least 2 to 3 times more skillful than 960. 960 is the strongest kingdom until next KVK ally negotiations. Facts. When you have 10 times less speed ups, there is nothing you can do, to be honest. I mean, we gave him a run. I think we gave him a run, and we drained a good bit. We drained a good bit. Tesh, what's up, brother? Another friend and pilot to the kingdom. Thank you for your services. Grigosu pilot enables the full weight of spending advantage. You have to overwhelm them consistently for days to win. 960 is only strong because money. 993 always GOAT kingdom will always be number 1. Hard to do for most kingdoms without significant diplomatic advantage. Make sure I'm not getting any like fucking messages from 993 be like, yo, shut the fuck up. I don't think I'm saying anything too outlandish. Piloting is only possible because 1, illegal resource buying, 2, infinite speed ups from gold chests. Whoa, on the illegal resource buying hate. Tinny, welcome to the stream. Do you have a plan to stay still in 1093? Yes, I'm staying, Tinny. I'm not going anywhere. Crowded Kingdom has big advantage of number, but also disadvantage that many players not fighting all in for the kingdom's pride, especially in the situation when the war lasts long, multiple days. Yeah, that's part of it. I mean, like, you have to understand, like, there's the joke, like, we're a free-to-play kingdom. Like, we're obviously not full free-to-play kingdom, but there are plenty of low spenders. I don't think there's too many free-to-play players. Maybe there is. I'm just unaware, but I would say, like, there's obviously a large majority of low spenders. 93 lost many KVK and wins. I hope they will come stronger than ever before. There's what's up, brother? Welcome to the stream. What do your stats look like? That's a great transition. We can get into that now. 1093 need Wild Lion, Mr. Hope, and maybe then they can compete with 960. Drop tag and get swarms. Yo, fuck off. guys definitely had them sweating. They're going to spend 10 times more next KVK because of you guys. Yeah, and I fear for the kingdom that matches with them. And that comes on onto the discussion, like even Chiz brought up after last KVK. Like, it's really it's tough for 960 now. It's like, who's really gonna want to fight these guys? Because in my mind, after last KVK, if 2377 couldn't take them down, right? You can chalk up that zone 5 initial zone 5 however you want it. But at the end of the day, 960 beat them in they kind of landlocked in zone 6, and then they beat them in Kingsland. So then you go on to, and I talked about this a little bit on stream too, then you look at who else is left, and I think 1093 was probably the only other kingdom that people thought could give 960 a run for their money. So it was like, if not us, then who? So who now can beat 960? Probably no one. And who's gonna want to fight that? Like, they're gonna have, if they're not in a KVK with, like, say, Imperiums or whatever, which I don't know how that's gonna be a thing, but we'll have to see next matchmaking. But my point is, like, they're gonna need to do, like, I don't know, little matchmaking's gonna have to change due to 960 or so. I don't know. It's really begs the question, who wants to fight 960? Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense, Kane. Yeah, the off seasons here are quite long, and rightfully so. Like, we kind of need it because of the less amount of spending that we have. No one can 1v1 them clearly. Yeah. Don't be a pussy. You have to heavily weigh against them in Diplo. Yeah, and like, that's another thing too. Like, there's no more of this, like, oh, we're the weakest camp. Like, get the fuck out of here. especially with the new tech. Like, there's no way that can ever be a claim again. Maybe 2489, run it back against them, and 606. I still think that if you do that, like, I don't know, like, I still think you're gonna have to throw in a campmate for those guys. Like, I'm maybe 606, 2489 just did that merge. I don't know what they look like right now. They have a KVK going on right now too, right? I think so. We'll have to watch 2489 and what they can do, but, like, yeah, I don't know. New tech doesn't shift things enough like people were wondering it would. What do you mean, TRX? Yeah, I know, Gosu. I know. 1846. 77 plus 93 plus 89. This times 5-day Kingsland and 60 GT win. I don't know about that, IB. What happened on the number 2 fanny? It's just from chat, which is weird because you said, like, 2 or 3 messages. Yeah, the top fans thing is weird. You get it through chat, and you get it through super chats and, like, donations and stuff. Oh, only 10 players went from 2049? No shit. Bring back 1846 Prime with 6 alliances and fight 960. Felix, is 1093's strategy deleting troops and keep low power to get more players in the kingdom? Is it worth to get those FTP out and low level players who don't fight hard? Well, yeah, I mean, we're always going to do a cleanse, right? Like, we just did a big one. I think it was after last KVK. They did a big one, and I think, and that was a harder one for leadership to do because there were some people who were in the kingdom for a long time, and because of the shift from 4 alliances to 2, they had to ask some of those longtime players to leave. So there are cleanups that happen. Yes. I think suggesting F2P low spend don't fight hard as a rule is incorrect. Maybe they can't fight as long, but suggesting they don't try is crazy. Yeah, I agree. I honestly think 93 just needs a BT Cyborg or 2 to lock in more Swarmers. Hard to put a lot of pressure on Ghost Rider's shoulders. Yeah, I think that's the consensus. And I heard a little bit from that. from some of the longtime players here in 1093, as I was in voice with them, hanging out a little bit after work, and I think that's the consensus that we do need. I think a few people have said it too so far in chat. Like, we do need 5 players, 5 to 10 players, like above 200 million, 250 million. Yeah, I mean, dude, fucking huge, massive shout out to Ghost Rider. Like, that guy is a fucking animal. Like, is he still number 1 in deads? Oh, Addy passed him, but he was holding top spot like the entirety of Kingsland. Shout out to Matt Achilles too, man. Like, I mean, we had some fucking Hunter, like, we had some fucking big guys like really give everything that they had. What is Ghost Rider's power now, actually? I think he's down to like 147 million or something like that. Ugh. There he is, 146 million. Ray, what's up, brother? Welcome to the stream. Oh, he's in T, Tariq. What's up, Tariq? Welcome, welcome. Here's map for you. 960 shooting Q for a 4-camp KVK. Probably going to be a 3v. Probably Ethan. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Belgie, welcome to the stream. Maybe Luna 1777 loses her mind and choose violent, register against 60. Yeah. Well, she already went to a big kingdom at one point and just went back. It's a 960 diplomatic way or the highway. And 993 migrants from that cleanup. Good ones. Nice. I'm glad they're working out for you over there, Skitty. Good home for them. More people need to make a stand in just 1v all against 960. Next KVK, everyone can get more training speeds from pre-KVK event. That should help with 93. I agree. Without high power players, 1083 could really push and burn all 960's flags without any problem, which really surprised me and so impressive. I think the point is just low activity after that day. Luna lose her mind, gotta have one to lose one. You know, when I saw a leader of 93 at 66 million power, I know they got drained and it was GG. Which one? Who went down to 66 million? Let's take a look at the KVK stats here. How does this look on stream? Actually, you know what? Can we blow this up? Or does this look good? Can you guys all see this? Numbers are a little low, maybe. Simo Alalawi, welcome to the stream. Appreciate it, brother. Yeah, I got you, Dur. Sorry. You think if your allies were significantly stronger of the two camps, you would have had the morale to continue? I don't even think it was about morale. I think we did just lose the activity on Monday, Kane. I think it was a matter of we just lost the activity. Monday came, people had to go back to work. I don't think I'm speaking for myself, so maybe yes. Again, for me, and I think for leadership, and I don't think that the morale was too low. No one can read it. Fact check you right now, Hunky. I'll pull it up on my iPad. Saltwater can fight long in Zone 5 as Earth Camp. I think this KVK was ready. Well, I mean, you're not gonna zero yourself on 960 in a zone that means nothing. Yeah, it's a serious point. Yeah, they're purposely not gonna do that. If it was Siege of Orleans and you have to fight for that Zone 5, then yeah, you have to go for it. But In Heroic Anthem, that Zone 5 means nothing aside from a couple Bastion skills. Sirs, can you see this? Or do I need to zoom? My YouTube is updating on my iPad, so... I also have to pay attention to this flag. Hold on, let me... Oh, I got plenty of time. Maybe I'll take a swarm once the flag drops. And I'll just bubble. Okay, you can see. All right, cool. All right, so here are the camp stats. So we're in win camp, obviously 960 in fire. Who's stream sniping me? Okay, someone's stream sniping me from 960. I have a feeling. Let me keep my they 100% stream sniping me. Let's see. So we're wind camp, obviously water, allies, and then fire is 960. So we actually had the most KP in the KVK, which is, I guess, not surprising. We had a longer zone 5. Less deads, more heals, and then player rankings here. I'll height them with 7.75 billion KP. It's just a ton of 960 players up top here. Any specific stats you want to see, Durs? What's up, Tommy? Nah, we were doing good, but we lost it. I don't want to say it wasn't close, Gosu. I mean, I think we had them sweating at some point. I think there was definitely a point where there had to be a little bit of doubt. Oh, fine, okay. I'm way down on the list. I'm 314th in the KVK. We ended with 1.8 billion KP. This is really fucking small, actually. Hold on. So 1.8 billion KP, 2.1 million deads, and a 93% efficiency rating, which isn't too bad. I thought it was gonna be a lot less because I was fucking tanking like fucking crazy. At least I felt like I was tanking like crazy. You need to connect me to be a pilot for 93. Yeah, I was a little short. I wanted to, I think I would have hit 2 bill if I didn't have to cut my zone 5 short. Because after our zone 5 was like barely a day, but I missed out on the back end of the day because I had stuff to attend to. So I probably would have gotten the extra 200 million there. I was also like, any time before like a Kingsland, I'm never gonna go and like, I mean, for one, I don't KP chase that much, and I'm certainly not going to do it in a KVK with 960 before Kingsland when we know that there's going to be a fight. So I don't regret not pushing a little bit harder, because and even like on day 2 of Kingsland when I was down to like 500 days speed ups and I had to kind of slow down and play a little bit smarter because I just didn't know how long it was going to go. And like I asked Ray too, like the other day, and he was like, I think it was Sunday. It's like, how many more days do you think it's going to last? And he's like 3, and I'm like, fuck. I really gotta like mind my speed ups. DZZ guy be cooking? Who dat? If we want to go and check out 1093s, how do I do this? Oh, all camps. Let's go look at 1093 performance-wise. So you had Douglas at 8 billion KP gain, Ghost Rider 6.9, Mad Achilles at 6.1, Maxim at 6.1, Crawl is the old Legend F account. Fake Noob, that was the account that our buddy Kane was chilling on for a bit there. Rubio. The crazy thing is I had 1.89. It says let's say 1.9 to make me feel a little bit better. Phil, our 4 March siege main, had 1.6 billion KP. This KVK as a siege player. I'm surprised Hunter didn't have more KP. Sharon, another one of our open field monsters, 3.1. Urs, another one of our... Oh, this isn't filtered by KP. I guess it's overall points. It's filtered KP wise. Hello. Filter. It looked like it was, and then it just stopped going out of order. Dude. Hello. No. Samirami, another content creator, 3.1 billion KP, killing it. Let's look at Water Camp. Where's our boy Syriax? God 1 from 2975 had 4 billion KP. Chadsky with 3.8. Market Deviling, we were trying to recruit this guy at one point. I think from in 2581 I was in 2.4 billion KP. A lot of actually, there's a good amount of 2975 players, man, that came out and showed out, even though they were like the smallest kingdom. Good for them, man. Chiz up here. Where's Syriax? Not super high. I missed Zone 5 and was doing a lot of war leading. Also retiring my main account. What? No way. Are you going to swap? Doing the old switcheroo. Oh, there he is. 1.3 billion KP. 2.6 million deads. Who had the most deads on this water camp? Was it Chadsky? 3.4. 8.7 million deads. We're 1786 player. Wow. What's the... Hold on. What's the... Why isn't this filtering? Oh, Al Hytham with 16.4 million deads. Addy with 35.5 million deads. So that means Ghost was like right under 30.9. Sheet. Just make sure. Okay. Flags are good. Oh my gosh. There's 3 monsters right in front of me. Oh lordy. Catch up on chat. It's fun. Kingsland looked like it was very fun. 100%. Arthur, welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's wrapped up, brother. Where's the 20 bill KP players? It's a Heroic Anthem. There's not a lot of I guess there's plenty of chances. We just locked them out of one of the passes, and we just need a little bit more. I think when 1818, 960 together pushed 93, which really drained people mentally and are fighting at that time. What if they played smart and kept energy to wait 1818 went to sleep and push later together? Maybe. Maybe. Love fighting 960. It's always a challenge and hurts like a motherfucker, but they are always a good fight. That is true. Kaid, what's up, brother? Dan Whale tanking. No, I'm obviously not the only one. There's definitely other people, and I'm gonna touch on that too. On another thing like that needs to be improved. I talked to Ray about this a little bit too, and you know, hopefully it goes up through the grapevine. Day, what's up, man? Welcome to stream. I will say it like this: if 93 had not fought past 7, it would have been a 93 win. 960 won the drain game, 2 KVKs in a row. We were talking about that a little bit in VC too. We're like, you know, I'm sure like the players who got tapped and the ones that started to disappear fastest were the ones who were fucking KP chasing and like level 7. Khalid, welcome to stream. Let's keep, no, come on. Positive vibes, man. It was a hell of a KVK from everyone. You can't say that water camp sucked. If you say that they suck as they are the weakest camp and they held Earth Camp in that fucking nook for the entirety of the weekend, how do they suck? I don't. I have just under 400 days now, Artha. We'll go back to in-game. Let's see how painful Swarm will be if I do decide to take one. Oh, that's the wrong building. I'm probably gonna melt, in all honesty. I'm probably gonna melt. Oh, speeds, yeah. I think I met my KP requirement. Our goals were a little funky because I think with whole tech changes and stuff. Yeah, there's a couple players in this KVK that hit the 100 bill, I think, right? Yeah. Black Mamba, which is the old Osno account. And then the Yang account. And then they're gonna have fucking 1, 2, 3, 4 accounts next KVK. They'll have 4 accounts and over 100 billion KP. Just so heterosexual challenge stuff. Oh, that's the Peacemaker account? The other Ang account? Okay. Water camp was really bad at downtime. Yeah, well, I mean, pilots, you know. I don't think they weren't terrible. And you have to think that camp is mixed too. So like it's not like Earth camp is all Asian time zone. Water camp had a mix of Asian and then 2293, which is heavily mixed European international. So it's like you're gonna do piloting and leadership stuff. Yeah, okay. Legion, welcome to the stream. Appreciate it, brother. Honestly, probably the friendliest KVK I've been in between 960 and 93. There's no drama. Good night, Durs. If Ray bought 10 more gold chests, 93 would have won. Yeah. If Ray wasn't a traitor. Evil Clown, welcome to the stream. Appreciate it, brother. Fuck 60. Correct me if I'm wrong. Surely they have more than 77 players has pilots. Accurate-ish, maybe. Rise of Pilots always wins. Welcome, Maze. Dana's getting some friends. Popular guy. Twice the speed ups. I'll bubble if anything. I'm not gonna keep trying to fucking tank it. I also don't have gems to gem heal like that, so. Yeah, the Peacemaker account's fucking deadly. Hey bro, welcome to the stream. I don't blame pilots or camps. 960 just set their sausage on the table. Yeah. Tinny Thanks for joining. Appreciate you. Can't sustain these kind of KVKs for multiple days unless you had a few recovery KVKs beforehand. I don't blame the A seeds at all. Yeah, well, yeah, that's another good point too. Like they just came out of pretty hell KVK themselves, 2293 at least. So yeah, it's tough. So like another thing that I wanted to touch on, that I think 1093 can improve on. So we've mentioned, obviously we just need a little bit more swarm power. One thing that was starting to tilt me on Sunday and Monday, kinda. Monday I guess is a little understandable because activity dropped. We had a lot of bad refreshes. And I don't know if it's attributed to the pilots that we had. I don't know if it was attributed to players being drained. But when leadership calls for a partial refresh and for you to refresh your yellow and red marches and everybody refreshes, it fucking destroys momentum. That fucking killed us. And it wasn't just Sunday, it was multiple times throughout the weekend where our refreshes were terrible. And it's not on leadership. They were making the right calls, when to refresh, how to refresh. The players, guys, when they call for a partial refresh like that, you have to fucking partially refresh and leave your white marches, because then you're going to leave the entire fucking field exposed. That fucking destroyed us were the refreshes. And on the subject of refreshes, these new changes are big. And they are going to favor kingdoms that spend a little bit more and have the gem surplus, because your troops do not come back to your city as fast. And that was very evident yesterday after the maintenance changes. I was starting to have to gem for the rapid retreat because it was taking my marches way too long to get back. I have a Hera YSS Legion. Lambo, what's up, brother? Welcome to the stream. Well fought. Great KVK 10. There's nothing to hang their heads about. Not many kingdoms could survive 4+ days of 960 in Kingsland. Both kingdoms are etched in stone as two the best ever in the game. I agree. It was a very, very, very valiant battle from both kingdoms and all sides too. Knight, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. I think I may have said that already. Yeah, bro, I will drop the R word in voice chat if I see someone retreating on White March. Yeah, you need to join the VC again. It's hard to get people to fight low health and sad face. Yeah. We were yelling at people to not refresh full marches, but I think a lot of people were feeling drained. Yeah, I think that was starting to, probably Monday, it was starting to be the reason why people weren't doing that. But like, I think that's Sunday, day 3. There was even some of it on day 2 were just bad refreshes. What did Legion ask? Garrison? Huh? March speed is going to be even more valuable. Yeah, the refreshes is fucking crazy. And like I get it, right? Like you shouldn't get a bonus of March speed if you're not on your not actually on your territory. But that also kind of indicates to me a little bit that rapid retreat and this new tech isn't going anywhere. Oh, duh, Legion fucking right in front of me. That's so fucking stupid. Yeah, it's a Hera YSS for you. It's a very scuffed Hera YSS, so it's not gonna hurt you guys, don't worry. It'll just be some good content and I'll get some kills out of it. Yell at people when they refresh yellow and red marches. I don't discriminate by color. Yeah, that was a part that hurt us a lot. And then another thing that we'll adjust on this for sure, but I think because 1093 is so reliant on voice calls, and I think because we're trying to adapt and match a kingdom like 960 when it comes to having accounts active 24/7 with pilots, there needs to be a little bit more marker communication, and we started to do that yesterday and I think late Sunday. But I think a lot of people weren't getting the proper comms because number one, they're not in voice, or yeah, they're not in voice essentially. And 1093 voice can be a little overwhelming for some. Like I know for me when I came, like it takes time to adjust to that. But like, you know, go to 1 or go to 10. And even for someone who plays like kind of without markers because of streaming, there needs to be just a little bit more comms on the marker front. Knight, thank you for the 50, I don't know what currency that is. Thank you for the super chat. Petition to imprison and swarm down Dan. Dude, if like I've always said, if I get zeroed, I'm done with the game. And especially now, I mean, my account's not like totally out of speed ups, but that would be something to really kind of rebuild. I would say I piloted a few 1083 accounts. The reason I recalled a lot of the times was they were pushing 300 days of speeds on day 1 of Kingsland. Couldn't afford the dive bomb. Oof. Yeah, that's brutal. Yeah, I mean, I think to like Gosu's point, like there's like, oh, the peso. It's been a while. It's been a while. I have some pesos in my wallet, actually. I keep them on me for like good luck stuff. Thank you for the $50 peso. I appreciate it, brother. Salama po. Nothing you can do other than nerfing it, but they probably, I don't think they're not going to nerf gold chests ever. That's crazy to even say or think, but the matchmaking changes are gonna, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Ray knows this stuff a little bit better than me. The matchmaking changes nerf 960 a little bit, right? What's up, Milk? It was yeah, we lost this because Milk. We call up this in prison swarm. Don't want to see Papa Dan quit. It's the only one. It's the only words I know, Knight. So enjoy it. I don't know any other Tagalog. I rather see something happen with pilots than the gold chest and unlimited, which you don't play as big as a role. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, the easiest equation for Lilith to fix is to just fix something with the piloting, and then you don't have to worry about the endless surplus of resource and speed ups because then the accounts can't be online 24/7. So it's, you know, trying to think of the right word. It's like a paradox. No, it's not the right word. I don't know. Oh, you haven't looked. Okay. Sway off season requirements is the way. People got to stop being AFK in off seasons. Yeah, oh wait, hold on. Keenan just needs to run more forts in off season. He had 600 days of speed ups as a free to play. Yes, 100%. Even in this last off season, I got like 1,200 days worth of speed ups, and I wasn't as super active as I probably should have been. Need that to grind is why I'm done with maintaining my own account. This game is already very demanding. Yes, yeah, I agree with that, Lambo. You can't hurt the high spending because it, like, maybe there'll be some slight, hopefully there's slight adjustments, like some kind of like piloting functionality or something, but like there's no way there'll ever be a cap on gold chests or anything of the sort. Like Grand Prix, Ray, you're saying, for the pole piloting thing? Gee, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. I don't know if you've been here or not. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of yapping. about now. Lilith isn't a charity company. The more gold chests, the better for them. Complaining about pilots, people will spend lesser since they don't need to run the account 24/7, which also affects income. It is you play the game or you quit. Yeah, it's a very complicated subject. Like, there's no easy way to go about it. I mean, I get it. You know, maybe others don't. I mean, I wholeheartedly understand that they're a company, and the changes that have been happening to the game are a product, and a lot of positive changes, by the way, are a product of the spenders. So thank you, Lambo. Thank you, GT, because we've been getting some really good changes. Oh, no swarm for me. Yeah, I agree, Kane. I agree. Like that's what I was trying to work out. Like, you know, like maybe secondary passwords can't be a thing on accounts that are less than X amount of power. Is the only way that I can see that working. But yeah, the filler pilots are fucking crazy. Lilith will move to a new game if they don't generate enough money. 100% agree. I think it's crazy. If you look at 2024, there was like 1 or 2 actually good KVKs. In 2025, it feels like there's hell KVKs every 1 month. Not gonna lie. Yeah, well, that's the thing. The matchmakings have gotten a little bit better too. Who needs filler pilots when you can field fight and have 8 multi instances open to fill flag same time? Yeah, but not everyone can do that, right? It's much easier to just get a pilot crew. Because as soon as you have to start doing other stuff on another account, like for me, like when I'm farm filling on my iPad, like it takes all my focus off the field. Lambo, I'm ready to be done with this game myself. I play for the people of my kingdom, more for the game. It's understandable. Yeah, game's going in a very interesting direction right now. KVK, I probably would doubled my life KP in the first 7 months of 2025. Ronan, welcome to the stream. Or just play in a lower tier kingdom. It's our choice where we choose to play imp or CD if prefer that level of effort. That is also an extremely good point. Yeah, if you don't like the whole piloting thing, then I mean, Lambo can probably speak on that a little bit more, because he is in a lower seed. They kind of got effed a little bit with matchmaking, as I just said that matchmaking has been getting better, but they got a little effed in the last matchmaking. But yeah, the lower seeds definitely don't see as much pilot usage, I would assume. Amount of filler pilots mean that all mains can field and have farms to fill infinitely, so many people don't even use their farms to fill. Low seed can also be expensive since you don't have the gold chest income in most kingdoms. Yeah. These are all great points. I've heard even lower seeds are starting to get pilots. Damn. Okay, never mind then. It just takes an insane amount of caffeine, Adderall. Probably gonna end up in the hospital. Yo, easy there, Rave, easy there. I think that's probably one thing, Gosu, that like maybe they can do to, I don't know, something with the matchmaking metrics, maybe that, if anything, but I'm not sure. Back in the day, pilots aren't a thing because they're allowed to have 3 to 5 alliances in the kingdom, which can cover the activity. People have to start using pilots when they facing bigger sized kingdoms. Another great point. Always a trade-off, 100%. Kaiza, what's up, brother? Welcome to the stream. How about that? How about that for a KVK, huh? Yeah, man, it was fun. GG's. Well played by you guys. GG's to everyone. It was very fun. For being my second Imperium KVK, like fuck. with many more to come. We have maybe 3 to 5 players in Central that use pilots, and nobody uses paid pilot services. It's friends playing on friends' accounts. Many of these low A, high B kingdoms still use pilots. Okay, so yeah. And even the lower seeds, yeah, it doesn't look like it's going anywhere. Every somewhat competitive seed needs pilots now to win. 3473, for example. The amount of power and piloting just the Akanata account fund is insane. Filler farms, etc. Yeah, I don't think it's going to go anywhere. So, you know, you either, can't beat them, you join them type thing. and you have to, you know, leaderships now have to kind of incorporate that into their plannings. You know, making sure that the kingdoms are well staffed with pilots and stuff. So it's not going to go anywhere. We can harp on it as much as we want. I think going back to some of the other elements of this KVK, I think we could have improved on. Not improved on. I don't think there was much else that we could have changed. I do think that the crucial part here was this flag line that was going to get cut. That we just needed a few more burns on. And I think that would have really turned the tide for us. Pilots or not. Get off the pilot topic for a bit. I do wholeheartedly think we get this cut here and the Kingsland shifts massively, because we would have had all of this territory. Obviously this is all defended. We have 960 on 1, probably would have been 2, 3, 4 choke points, you know. And then we you know, we focus field on those areas or fillers, and then we start assisting water camp. And then I do want to say too, I think another maybe misplay, I think we should have went harder here. I don't know what it would have changed. I mean, like, it would have pulled attention off. I can't remember the exact timings of it. I think the timing might have been a little bit off for when we did start pushing into here. But I think we should have committed a little bit more to this outside push that we were doing here. I don't think it would have meant a lot in the grand scheme of things in terms of like TPs and all that, but it would have pulled attention off of water. We would have been able to keep doing our thing here a little bit. So again, I think that this flag hold here from GT was excellent, and that was pivotal. And then I think that we maybe should have pushed here a little bit more. A little bit more. $34.73, for example, the amount of power and pilot. Oh, I read that already. I will never require pilots at 1029 if it means we lose KVK. After KVK, it is what it is. We play to have fun with each other and not win every KVK. That's, I mean, that's fucking great culture. It shows too. Like you can tell. Let's see how bad this hurts. I probably should have a rune. That would have been nice. That would have been helpful. You think he'll let me get this rune before they swarm me? Car is probably watching the stream, yeah. Well, they clearly don't care. they're gonna swarm me anyway and hope I fuck up on something. Let me get the rune, man. You don't need it. Come on, let me get the rune. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, I probably will make a mistake. $34.73 has insane spending too. At the end of the day, people play for themselves, for their own accounts, and for the kingdom, they will do whatever it takes to win. Kingdoms will be disbanded eventually. I've never piloted. I have never used a pilot. I definitely follow terms of service. I definitely didn't play this game. Get killed there. Oh, thank you for general. Oh, damn. What a TP. Holy cow. I should probably stash my, let's see. I probably won't be able to get this through. Let's try. Can I? Can I? Can I? Can I? I don't want to like get that and then it instantly. Rally, right? Rally's better. I'm definitely not going to be able to make it over there, right? If I run my T1s out. 400k. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Still bubble with a rally, right? With the Barb Fort rally. Where's my Julius Caesar? Caesar. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was like. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I don't know if I'll make it there. Who's joining my rally? Dude. For the new Heroic Anthem, do Marauders give crystals or not? What do you mean? Like this Heroic Anthem? Yeah. The more the game becomes competitive, people will try harder in different ways to stay on top of the game. It is normal. Not just Rock. All other games have boosters, farmers, account buyers, etc. 100%. So do whatever it takes. That includes logging on or hacking other players' accounts to destroy enemy camp from within. I think the point is we're arguing it shouldn't be that way to maintain the health of the game, not that it isn't happening. Yeah. This was one of the KVK pilots. I played that KVK. Obviously not. Hey? Yeah. Hyper competitiveness. I mean, you see that like when I play like Marvel Rivals and like, or any other like games with ranked, like hyper competitiveness, the streaming landscape has kind of ruined gaming. Like I'm with you on that, Syriax. Like I wish it was like, look, don't get me wrong. I like to go in and be competitive and stuff, but like, even when I play Marvel Rivals, like that shit is so fucking toxic, dude. Like I can only play like a few games of it because that shit is just fucking ridiculously toxic. PTI, what's up, man? Welcome. Do they have a rally on me? No. Okay. They're just ready to swarm me. We still be so high pitched. Hide some. Yeah, I think I could probably make the run now, to be honest. Let me see. Oh, I can do buffs and stuff, right? I don't think they're gonna do it though. It doesn't look like they're going to. Run! Yeah, I got plenty of resources. I'm not gonna be freaking Lucid. Welcome to the stream. I'm not gonna be healing through this. I'm not arguing with anyone. In order to change, discussions need to be had, and many of these types of discussions are censored, deleted on official forums. Wham, more rose, too toxic. I see you less shit. Oh yeah, good. Oh yeah, good point. Good point. No. I accidentally moved some of my Tercio stuff. Like I deleted it by accident. I had some like fairly good ones on there too, but now I only have this. It's like I don't know if this would be better or not. Yeah, it's just not enough stats, I think. Wait, was I doing that or was I doing Testudo? Testudo, yeah. You know, play top of them games, then get used to it. Yeah, I guess. Succeeding games has gone down the last few years, or maybe I just don't care anymore. I think it's not caring. At least from the stuff that I play, I don't know. Tobias, welcome to the stream. Oh wait, Tobias is Goose? Or you've been spared, Danny Boy. Come on, do it. You guys need to drop power for Imperium anyway, no? Do it. Yeah, you guys need to drop power. Oh, Goose. Okay. Duh, I should have put that together since the other account that pops up is Goose Toby. Toby Tobias. They're just trying to get me, catch me lacking. Oh, yeah, that's right. There was migration points. I forgot about those. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. What's up, Seven? Yeah, I forgot about that. 50 to 60 people? Oh, my lordy. Oh, Hunky throwing shots. The old GT would have swarmed. Fair enough, fair enough. At least I look kind of cool with 960 around me and general title. I haven't had general title on me since 2581 days. I think so, Kill Day. Reason 960 has 24/7 pilots are probably because they are paid, and also some people want to play on their accounts for free. Friend played 24/8 for free because he wanted to play in max. Yeah, I mean that's why I piloted for 960 back in the day in that 2489 KVK. It was awesome. I was like, yo, this is fucking amazing. I get to play on such a stacked account. Good call, PTI. Good call, PTI. Because I probably would have went for the bubble first. If someone walks into your city so you can't bubble, they might start. I know. I don't think anyone's... They're gonna take my troops away. Yeah, we're good. Leopard buff and VC goes hard. Yeah, I heard about that. You can bubble with rally, not can't TP. Yes. Okay. Okay. I tried getting the rune, but they weren't letting me get it. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, now I don't have my fucking my T1s, my fast T1s. It's just fucking guy, dude, just let me get the rune, bro. Oh my god. I'm impressed you typed that out, PTI. Last fidgibdish. I reckon the leopard buff in VC comes with many 4-lettered words. Oh, I just want to get the rune, Car. That's all I want to do. Yeah, but anyways, I mean, look, all in all, it was a fun ass Kingsland. The rest of the KVK was kind of all right. It wasn't anything crazy. I would say as a whole, from a new Imperium player experience, I would say last KVK as a whole was probably more fun. But this 4-day Kingsland kind of puts it up in that realm. It makes it very close because I've never experienced a 4-day Kingsland before. I mean, even last KVK, like we had Zone 5, like we were fighting all throughout that Zone 5 against 1365, like pretty much in its entirety. Zone 6 was fucking epic. Was it just us? Did we have a campmate? Those are in the rally. I do it. No, those are just the rest of my low marches 7. Did we have a campmate last KVK? I can't remember. Wait, who did we fight in that Zone 6 with? No, we didn't have a campmate. We fought with the other camp. They came in to help us. That middle camp, right? And we took 606 and 365. No one had. Yeah, okay, yeah. That Zone 6 was fucking epic, man. Rename Street 960. Scared of my Hera. Yeah, like that Zone 6 was fucking awesome, taking on 365 and 606 at the same time. And then yeah, that whole, so like as a whole, like I think last KVK, just because it was literally like 2 weeks straight of fighting, was probably a little bit more fun as a whole, but this Kingsland obviously kind of puts it up there for experience wise. Spam Lohars. I could probably honestly only get like a few based on where my city is. Oh. Oh shit, don't do that. Can you still summon lower? Oh no, you can't. No, not in Kingsland. Friday was on top of this Kingsland since it opened till last night. It was amazing fighting. Yeah, it was. Then 606, and it was the Zone 6 was 606, 2975, and 365. Yeah. Longest Kingsland fight was probably when 2489 was pushed out after taking Zig. I think it was 2489 versus AAB Seeds. 8-day Kingsland? Fuck that, dude. Bro, after day 3, this KVK, I was just like, fuck. And I think it was like, it was more of like the constant pressure. So when I was chilling in Cortex stream earlier today, he asked me, he's like, what's your opinion on fighting 960? He's like, I've obviously fought 960 before, and I want to hear your perspective on it. And we kind of came to the same. I had the same feelings as him. As the pressure that 960 is able to exert non-stop is mentally exhausting. Like, that's why by day 3 I was like, fuck, man, how much longer of this do we have to do? So yeah, I'm not looking forward to fighting 960 again. I know it's probably going to happen, but at least this next time too, it'll be like, now you kind of know what to expect type deal. And I think that'll be the same for a lot of the other players in 1093 who are like maybe newer, and also like, you know, the lower power free to plays. Like if they're new and also low power free to play and never have played against a kingdom like this, like now they know what to expect. Like we had one guy already today and in their Discord, he was like, yeah, I'm migrating to a younger kingdom. I'll try to come back at some point, but I think he's a younger account. So yeah. Oh, Chadsky with the raid. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Damn, I was just about to start wrapping it up too. Son of a gun. Hate when that happens. So then I feel like obligated to stay on. You can bubble bar for a rally just to sit out. Okay, thank you, PTI. Welcome, Chatsky chats. Rams, welcome to the stream. Abu Jabara, welcome. Tummies, welcome to the stream. I can show you as soon as if I decide to teleport out. I guess I could probably click out of the screens fast enough, but I was rallying Arvik's account in 2075 when I got rallied and I couldn't bubble, so that's why I got it wrong. Get frenzy, no balls. I have none. I literally have none. Wolves, yes, you're right. I don't even like random TPing into, I mean, depending on the opponent. Like I didn't random into Kingsland against y'all. Boot it up, Kane. Boot it up, Kane. So I can hit you with a raid too. Yeah, look, everyone's different. Some people are fucking pros at it, like Chadsky. I was even watching his video today. I'm like, how does that? Okay, so let me ask this noob question, probably 100%. As your health bar depletes, your health bar of your city goes down once your hospital is full, correct? Forcible Peace, welcome to the stream. Monday, welcome to the stream. All right, Kane, sounds good. Because I was watching his video and I was like, how is he just like popping off these? So that was always like my thing, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I don't really like random TPing against kingdoms with big ass players like this who like will swarm me. Because I get panicky, like straight up, like I do get panicky. I get very anxious. I get anxiety, and I'm gonna make a mistake. So I don't like to put myself in these situations. I feel you. I'm not comfortable getting rallied or swarmed, and I have a lot more power than you. Well, a rally is fine. A rally is fine. But like the swarming thing is like, You don't like swarming? Yeah, sure. It goes down as it fills too. Your hospital will overflow depending on power. HP bar won't matter. So that's what I was watching his video, and I mean, he was still like 86 million power, and the health bar was going down, and he was just getting off like perfect gem heals. Ooh, number 2. Clag, what's going on, brother? Yeah, I'm with you, PTI. Yes, I would rather rally or swarm someone than be on the receiving end. Oh god, here's mules. Oh god, they're coming. Dude, Legion's fucking TP'd over here and out of here like 5 million times. What the heck are they balling up for? Oh my god. There's no reason to be scared. Like, honestly, I think 77 is scary in that regard, but the rest, I have never met anyone who is willing to. Eh? Yeah, I mean, back to the whole, like, taking swarms and stuff. Yeah, I need to, like, digest that video that Chadsky posted, because I don't know, maybe his power was just, like, in a sweet spot. But yeah, I mean, the heals were like perfect. He wasn't getting any deads. Like the heal, but like his health bar would go down, and then it would populate the gem heal, and he can just rip it. Chad could race cars and said he gets swarmed. Blackout, welcome to the stream. Get 0, you get 60% back. That is a good point. We do get 60% back now, yeah. Bro, why is everybody TPing in now, bro? What the heck? Yo. I'm fucking 80 mil. He managed it because he didn't have enough troops to fill the hospital. Is that why? Oh, he had the rally set. He didn't have enough troops to overflow in one burn. Oh. So at what point is that? 86 million power. You're what? 3 million troops or something like that? I'm 3 million troops now. Okay, and my city is 2.4. How can you not overflow in one? I don't understand the mechanics of getting swarmed in your hospital. It doesn't make sense to me. Oh, talking about pass opening. Oh. He's also too tall to fit in a race car. 780 million is kind of too low to take any deads as long as you can gem heal. Oh. What's up, Paz? That's one of my my good buddies in real life. He has no idea what any of this means. Oh shit, there is a rally. I didn't even fucking notice. So I can bubble, right? You did say? Yeah. Scipio A. Ragnar? I'm doing like no damage to this guy. Oh, forcible peace. Thank you for the 5 gifteds. Can you get low spam hospital? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I don't know what that rally is either. Yo. Oh, it's the gold key. It's not even Ragnar Prime. What the heck? Oh, dude. I can gem one, I think, right? Oh, I can't. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Yep, see, I fucked up. Oh, we were close. We were close. See, I fucked up. I thought I had enough to gem it. I was gonna gem one. See, this is why I don't do this stuff. This is exactly why I don't do it. Yeah, that's a little funky rally, yo. It's a little funky. I teleported in to say hi to my mom on YouTube. Yeah, Attila Takeda would have been better. Oh, always Attila Takeda around this. Yeah. Go somewhere else to make that kind of comment. He's harmless, PTI. That's my buddy in real life. He's harmless. Most of you slightly wounded instead of Sevs. Well, Dan, if he didn't get the heals off, he. Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Ragnar regular. Oh, Hunky with the $2.99 super chat. Hey Dan, read this. Thanks, Mools. Thanks for the KP. I would not have been able to find the P shield in time. Yeah, I was a little. See, it's right there. I was like, oh shit, no gem heal. Where do I go next? Next time, watch the yellow hospital bar under your power. That way you can see your city HP bar and hospital filling at the same time. Oh. Got some buffs off too. Oh, that's what you guys are. You guys are buffing the rallies. Yeah, Attila Subutai would definitely rip it. He's about to bust early. I'm glad it wasn't you, Mools. I thought the member gifts was a good distraction. Cheeky. Oh, there goes my my troops. She sent a march to the rally and thought about swarming. Now that I see his gems, I should have. Al Hytham, welcome to the stream. It's always best to swarm the streamer before subscribing to a new channel. Oh, what's going on, bud? If you got swarmed, you would have been done because no heal. Yeah. Well, I had the bubble. If I had frenzy, then yes, I would have been totally screwed. Kane, appreciate you for chilling. What else? I'd except Dan was in my original kingdom with me. Yeah, buddy. Oh. Yeah, good times over there, Mools. And now you're too good for us. Yeah, man, this was a great KVK. Looking forward to the next. Although I hope it's not against 960. No offense, guys, no offense, but I need a break from the ruthlessness that is that open field. It's so exhausting to just constantly. And especially when you have like the numbers advantage never really occurred to me while we're fighting. Like I know obviously we have it. But it's just that constant pressure. I should probably heal my hospital, huh? No. Yeah, right. Freaking min-max infantry over here. Freaking one of the best gears in the game. Mools, what does your set look like anyway? I mean, obviously, I know from back in the day that you were obviously a rally and garrison lead with infantry, but what is all your stuff at now? Are you like 5 icon, obviously special talented? Are you like level 5 on everything, armaments, all that stuff. Nobody should want to fight 960. I agree. I'm curious of the you know, what is next for 960, because they're on another level. And I think this KVK was, you know, if last KVK didn't prove it against 2377, this KVK is the cherry on top of, like, they are kind of like this next level in a way. Multiple, all level 5. God damn. I mean, going into win camp ball and leaving with 10% reports 3 days in a row, not exactly fun either. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. Let's see here. TX and Sue 2377 will try again with their new migration. That'll be a good fight. That'll be a good fight. Long live infantry. Oh, damn. Okay. I was honestly thinking about this too. Like, I feel like back in the day, like, rallying with one troop was, like, frowned upon. And, like, now, like, everyone just does it. Oof. Damn. Okay, Mools, I see you. And, like, part of me wishes maybe I should have gone back and just, like, stayed as, like, at least a rally lead. Oh my god. Because now, like I said, now, oh my gosh, the Mools. Holy shit. Yeah, I wasn't checking reports either, Kaiser. Yeah, sorry. So I'm glad that we were all, like, kind of on the same page. Damn, okay, Mools. That's fucking nice. Stuff not supposed to talented. He just got that Down syndrome guy that doesn't cancel rallies. Oh, this. Oh, you were. That was. Oh no. Oh, this is a 16 minuter. 4.7 to 6 million. Yeah, the Archer. Did you guys find in 960 that the Archer rallies were more punishing, or the Cav rallies were more punishing? Oof. This was the big, almost 40-minute long one, right? Yeah. Oh no, this isn't even that. I don't think. Right? Oof, 1.7 to 673. Oh my gosh. Ultimate infantry simp. I got one for you too. I got one for you too. Wait, did I save it? I probably didn't actually. Fuck. No, I didn't. I sneak swarmed one of Mools' flags. I told him in Cortex stream that was one of my highlights of the KVK. I was able to sneak swarm a flag. What's up, Genie? GG's to you as well, man. No, you're good, Mools. I got you. Appreciate you sending those over. As long as Rally lives, it's fine. Oh, just the Rally side. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I don't know. That report's somewhere. I know you guys have it. There's no report. This is a fucking bullshit report. Bullshit reports. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, I think it was this one, Mools. And then we had the bigger report from our side, obviously, from the garrison perspective. Because this was, yeah, it was about 40 minutes. We were almost at an hour long on that rally swarm. Okay, perfect. Just make sure. Okay, cool. Since you don't have your own sides reports. Bro, it's been crazy, all right? Between all the streaming and fucking and yeah, this was the big one. This is the big one. That was almost an hour long rally and swarm attempt on the flag. That was epic. That honestly was epic as fuck. 646 million troops. It's our 334 million. God damn. God damn. Appreciate that, Mools. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. This wasn't meant to be as long, but I had to extend it a little bit because of the Chadski raid, of course. Few quick shout outs. Mom and M, thank you for the super chat. Big Kane, thank you for becoming a member. Knight, thank you for the super chat. Forcible Peace, thank you for the gifted memberships. And Hunky, thank you for the super chat. Huge shout out to all the kingdoms involved in this KVK. It was absolutely nuts. Definitely one of the highlights in my rock career. And I'm going to send you guys over to Big Kane. He is streaming right now as well. Be sure to give him a shout out. Hit that like button. Consider subscribing. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Love y'all. Later. Peace.